Hello everyone, as always Chantel here, and in this video I'm actually excited to make this one for you all. I have to make it to match this outfit that I made for the little girl. I never knew what these characters were, but they're called Sunny Bunnies. And I actually, as you can see, I have started on a pair because usually the Converse that I make, people actually send me photos asking me, can I make them? But this one is my own personal design, and that is the reason why I am super excited. So, this is what I came up with. That's the back. And I already did one so you can see how it looks. And what you see in front of you is actually what you need. You'll need some rhinestones, which you'll most likely have to order them. I ordered them off of Etsy from a shop called Blingee Thingee, and I have quite a bit of them. She sells a lot of different kinds. She even sells things that you can use to put on nails. She sells glitter, little figurines like lipstick and all of that other stuff. I don't know why it just shows you this bow. I guess because I'm going through what all you need. But you'll need a bow, and I actually made these. I have no problem with showing you how I do it. But there will be a separate video like I made on the other one, which you can actually go back and look at that if you want to find out how to make them. And so you'll need ribbon for the shoestrings, which I'll show you how to do that as well. You'll need clear E6000. Of course, you'll need the shoe that you're going to use, a pair of scissors to cut the ribbon. You'll need something to put your gemstones on. I usually use paper plates, but if you already guessed, as usual, I am out of them. I don't know what it's up when it's time for me to make a video, and I'm missing everything. But I usually use paper plates to put this in because I can actually fold it up and pour it back inside of the little packets that I have. And you will need, if you don't have those, which I mean I don't have one, and I don't feel like it's really necessary because I use toothpicks. As you can see, the glue that's right there, and it actually helps because I can rub the glue onto where I need it, and then I can turn around and pick the gems up with it because it's still sticky. So that's why I'm okay with using toothpicks. But where I get my gemstones, my rhinestones from, she sells that little tool as well. I can't tell you what it's called. I completely forgot. I'm going blank. But this is all you'll need. You don't really need the hot glue gun. I just use it for extra security for the bow that I put on, so it could go ahead and be in the drying process quicker, so it doesn't fall off, because the E6000 takes a little bit of time, not too much, but it doesn't dry as quickly as hot glue. So you see what all you need. Now I'm going to show you how to do everything. Okay, so first area that I'm going to start at is the back. I would rather start back here than in the front, so that way if I need to pick the shoe up and do any type of movements or anything, like when I have to press this or something like that, I don't have to worry about if that is dry yet or not. If you hear my children, they're in there playing, so please excuse them. Alright, so let's take the glue. Now, you don't have to press really hard with this. You don't have to press hard at all. You see, it's already coming out. I'm barely pressing. So, for this part, I just rub that on there, just like that. And this is where I use the hot glue gun. This is the only time when I use it. Now, we're going to rub it all together and press. Now, what I had to do with the other one was I actually had to go underneath it and add a little extra. So I'm going to do that just in case I need it. I'd rather go ahead and do it than later on not do it and I needed it. So, as I always say, better safe than sorry. And I may have to put a little extra glue on there, but if I do, it's not a problem at all. Okay. So now this. Hopefully that doesn't fall off right now. Squeeze it a little bit so some can run out. And you're going to take your toothpick and rub some. Now, if you're first starting out doing this, do not do what I'm doing because you may not be able to get it as quickly as I do and get it pressed on there before the glue starts to thicken and dry. But you see, I'm picking it up with the toothpick and I'm placing it where I want it to go. I'm actually going to add a little glue, a little more, for this last piece right here. Alright, now let's line it up, make sure everything is even. Press down if you need to. Alright, now for the pearl. And it's Flatback. She sells these too. She sells mixtures of different colors and all that good stuff. I bought a bunch when she had this sale going on. I had no idea she was having a sale, and I actually needed some more because I had to make some more shoes. And I went on there and I saw that she had the packs that she does on sale for $2, and the original price was $5.99. I was like, oh my gosh. I was super excited. I probably got more than what I needed, but they'll be used eventually. All right. So that is put right there. As you can see, I actually had to add a little bit more glue onto the back of this bow. And now I'm just pressing so it can dry. All right, back is done. Now let's go to the front. On this part, it's pretty self-explanatory, the same thing. So I'm actually going to show you a little bit of the process and then skip down so the video does not be super long. But right now I'm actually going to put these on here, and you'll see how I put just a little so it doesn't dry as I'm doing it, and I always start at the top. Okay. Now I have different sizes. This is about, I think about a 5 or a 6. And the ones I put on the back, they're actually the biggest ones that you can get from her shop. I completely forgot to tell you all, and I do apologize for that. They do come in different sizes. Alright, so all you do is you just keep applying it on to where you would like to stop, and I'm actually matching the shoe up to this one. Try to make sure you get an even coat. You don't want too much. All right. Now I am going to adjust these before it dries, and then go ahead and go around to the other side, and then I will be right back to show you the toes. Okay, so I got the tongue done. Now it's time for the tip of the toes. The tip of the toes, I use a size 3 mm. Get it to focus so you can see. They're pretty tiny, That's the size that I use for the tip of the toes. So I'm actually going to show you the first row, which I did in pink, and then I'll skip on through to when I show you how to do the ribbon for the shoelaces. So, as usual, squeeze a little bit of the glue out, put it on the tip of your toothpick, and then you're going to rub right on the shoe. Spread it out as even as you possibly can. You don't want it to clump or anything. And get it so it can focus and you can see. Now I'm going to pick them up and place them. It's okay if it gets on the red, because I mean it's clear, so it's just fine. Make sure you use the clear. They have black and they have white, and you do not want to use either of those. Clear means it dries clear. Okay, so you can see. If you need to move it a little bit, then you can rub it around, press it down before it dries. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and continue this, and once I'm almost done, I will be back so we can do these shoelaces. Now, I wanted to show you all this because I want to make sure that I am showing you as best as I possibly can so that you can understand it. As you can see, as I'm going over each row, I'm starting right there above it, right at the edge. And I want to show you that. So, just right there above it. Try to get your gems as closely as possible, but not overlapping. So you can see. All right. Okay, so the toe part is finished. I just love how shiny that is. Now the next step is the ribbon for the shoes. So you're going to take the shoe string and the ribbon, and you're just going to measure it for how long you need it. This is how I do it. I don't know how anyone else does it, but this is just how I do it. You're going to cut it. Make sure you give them their shoestring in the box. So do not throw the shoestrings away. So now we're going to lace up. Be sure to measure. It's just like if you're doing regular shoelaces. So I don't really have to show you this full thing, but I just wanted to show you how you start the process of it. Always go out and then in, so the shoestring can be sitting on top of the shoe, just like that. And now I'm actually going to go up some more and then tie a bow, and I will show you all how the finished item looks.